All right, Sagittarius, let's see what's going on. I tell you, in August, it's been a lot about communication going on. That's one thing for sure. If my energy, if my voice sounds a little low, Sag, that's because it's like 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why I had the feeling to do your reading around 5, 6 in the morning. Who knows? Who knows? The Sag is my last reading for August, so I definitely wanted to get it up for you. The cards are already shuffled, but let's see what comes out. Anyway, communication is definitely a theme for August, and the Swords cards, communication have really been coming out for a lot of signs. So not like the Ten of Swords. I only got the Three of Swords once, but everything else was just communication in all forms. So a lot of Swords cards, and I even saw that a little bit when I was shuffling for your sign. So come on, talk to me, Sag. Don't hold it in. Well, don't talk to me that much, but give me something. Let's see, Sag, you may be feeling like you got this, and this may sound weird or funny. I don't know why I've been having an urge to call you Sagittarius. I've just been having an urge, and as corny as that sounds, I just been having an urge. Maybe you feel like you got the sauce, or you got something good going right now, or you know, people can't catch up. They need to catch up. Maybe you trying to catch up to somebody else. So I don't know, Sag. Maybe things are going a little good, but let's see. Well, maybe things are going a little good. You got a Three of Cups, and then you got an Eight of Pentacles. So maybe it's you and a group of friends or a group of people. Excuse my nails, y'all. Excuse my nails. I shouldn't even really do this reading with my nails like this, because I just took my nails off. 1 second, Sag. I just took my nails off, but a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do, you know, until I get them done. So it is what it is. Give me a second, Sag. So, yeah, you may be working on something with some girlfriends, reminiscing on old times. Maybe you got a lot of work to do. Maybe you need some downtime or break or something with your girlfriends, or trip with your girlfriends or something, because you've been working a lot. Maybe that's what it is. And maybe some of the work you've done have paid off. Maybe you're feeling good about that. Maybe an offer or something has come through from a job or work. Maybe that's what it is. But I'm definitely seeing, like I said, I don't always know if the reading is gonna go, you know, how when I talk to you in the beginning and just say, oh, I feel like you're feeling like this. Like I said, I feel like you're feeling like Sagittarius, like you got the sauce, like you're feeling kind of good. I don't know if the cards are going to come out to say you're feeling good or bad, but it looks like you are feeling pretty good. You've had some kind of offer. You guys could even be in a relationship, thinking about getting married, contemplating getting married. Maybe you've gotten together or seen friends and family that you haven't seen in a long time. That could be the case as well, Sagittarius. Oh, the Emperor and the Empress. I just said, this is so funny. I just said something about couples. Maybe you're in a coupleship. Maybe you're looking to get married. Maybe you're looking to settle down. Maybe that's what you're really looking to do, and maybe you've got an offer of marriage, and or you know, there's some type of family, like you're getting what you want, Sagittarius. It seems you all may have even purchased homes or residences, things like that. You may be dealing with the Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. You could also be dealing with, I've got some water energy here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. That could be the case as well. You may find yourself doing the homemaker thing, kind of taking care of the kids, doing your garden, you know, doing the marketing, shopping for food, things of that nature. And maybe, Sagittarius, some of you could be pregnant or something. You could be holding that information back. Maybe you haven't told someone, or you haven't talked about it, and you may have gotten an offer from a lawsuit, maybe some money that came in from some kind of oh, I got too many cards. I was hoping it was just one or two. Maybe something that came in from a lawsuit, or maybe somebody gave you some good advice, helped you with some real estate, helped you invest. That could be the case. But I really feel like, Sag, you're reminiscing on something. You're wanting to be in good times. You may be even wanting to go back to the past, Sag. For some reason, you may be reminiscing on the past. Maybe you're looking to repair a friendship or something of that nature. But you could be holding back in a sense, Sag. Holding back in a sense about something. You could not be expressing how happy you are or how fulfilled you are in your particular situation. That could be a possibility. You could have had some help or advice or guidance from a fire sign male, and maybe you feel like you're just getting a new beginning. Maybe some things are changing for you, Sagittarius, in the direction you're going in life you haven't been used to. And sometimes you just have to take a second and just be thankful and for your situation and look at your situation. And I really think this Fool card is really a beautiful card, Sag. It's like clearing your mind. Like I said before, going back to happier times, thinking happier thoughts in your mind. Maybe not knowing all the way what's in front of you, but you really, really want to hold on to this family or this emperor and this relationship and this love, because it may be something that you work so hard on. And that could be something that's going on with a friend too, guys. It doesn't always have to be your partner or your lover. It could be your friend, your parents, your kids. Maybe you're reminiscing on a grandparent, or there's an older person, an older woman in your life or something like that. Maybe your spirit guides, talk to you and that person helps you and different things like that. That could be the possibility to Sagittarius, or having dreams or seeing something, wanting for something. Maybe there's a void. There could also, because I'm just going to say different situations to how this may play out. There could also be a void there that you feel like needs to be filled. And you feel like you need to find your place when it comes to family and relationships and work and friendships. Maybe you want all of those things, but you don't have them. Maybe you've gotten in an argument or something with somebody. You and somebody may have had some argument, or maybe you haven't talked, or maybe it's just been some sort of distension. Maybe it is, but maybe somebody's got to offer the olive branch. Somebody's got to want to communicate, and maybe you have something coming in when it comes to the finances. I've got to draw another card. I can't end it there. Something coming in when it comes to the finances. Maybe you want to offer somebody something tangible. That's what I said, offer the olive branch. Maybe somebody has to offer the olive branch. Somebody's got to be willing to give. And it could have something, things always have to do with money, right? But it could be something about maybe somebody holding on to money or something over money. I wouldn't say it's huge, sizable loans or that kind of thing, but something to do with that. So there may be some differences of opinion when it comes to your living situation. That could be it too. But you don't want to argue and fight with people over things like that. Sometimes I think it'd be better for you, Sag, if you can go in a direction of making up with folks and mending relationships. That's the direction that I would go in. Because, oh, look, it came again. I said, I must have spoken it up. I said the Three of Swords was really the only, I've gotten some other negative, like I said, Swords can be a harsh energy, but communication is good sometimes, you know? Communication makes the world go round. So the only card I got that I really viewed as negative, like I said, I didn't have a lot of Ten of Swords coming out. The Nine of Swords did come out a few times, but the Three of Swords did come out. And this out in the last three. I was doing some personal readings yesterday, because I was going to post your reading yesterday. But I was doing some personal readings, and work was crazy. So I didn't get a chance to, so I'm doing it today. But yeah, there may be some reminiscing or thinking about a time or realizing a time where maybe that Sag, Leo, Aries broke your heart, or you got into a fight or an argument that you really just want to repair. You may really be remembering times of love when things were just simpler. And you think about how you dedicated, how you worked hard, you had your friendships, you had your relationship, you have your kids, like when everybody was at home, you know, in the same house, and you were domestic and everything like that. And maybe you feel like you were a fool to let some of those things go. And flip this how it applies, Sag. If this applies the other way around, like if somebody was a fool to let you go, and somebody in that Aries, Leo, Sag, or whatever sign you're dealing with, if they let the relationship go, you're kind of like, and I'm getting heavy, you know, Aries energy. That could be the situation too, and you're kind of reminiscing back on that, and you kind of want that back. And the basis of a lot of it, that could have been arguments over finances, arguments over some type of loan. Maybe there was a business, you know, something of that nature, Sag. Something to do with the home and the home environment, I feel like. And again, that olive branch needs to be offered, which is really funny, because this card had come out, give your relationship a chance, which is basically what I've been saying. I think communication is a thing. I think you may have to reach out to someone, Sag. You may have even gotten in an argument, like I said, with a mother, a sister, a grandmother, something like that. Then I got attraction. So you may be feeling something for a person. Again, like I said, you want this relationship, or you want to be in this relationship, and there's somebody that you're very attracted to, or you really feel love with. But maybe you're having a hard time as well splitting up your time between your work, your family, your friends, and your kids in your relationship. That may be it too, because I see all of it on the table, Sagittarius. And this says honeymoon, and I got a couple more. I got honeymoon, love yourself first, and playfulness. Yeah, and I talked about taking a trip with friends and traveling. You may just need to take a trip with friends, travel, get away for a moment, so you can get back to yourself, so you can give that energy back to your kids and your family and your work and your relationship. Because you may also, with those cards coming out, I feel like Sagittarius, you may also feel depleted. That may really be what the real issue is. You may feel depleted as well. And you may feel like your relationship is draining you, or your work is draining you, and you're giving out a lot to that relationship. Or maybe there's more you want to give, but you can't because of all the other things that are going on in your life. And again, sorry for my raspy voice. Like I said, it's really early in the morning. So let's do a few guidance cards, Sag. And let me just take a look at your spread again. Yeah, you're holding on to something, Sag, and somebody really feels like they've been a fool. Maybe you mistook a situation. You could have even accused your partner of doing something, or you thought your partner was doing something and they maybe betrayed you, and you thought they backstabbed you or something, but maybe it really wasn't that. Maybe it really was family, or, you know, a reunion or reminiscent or something like that, Sag. That could really be possible. And we got the Queen of Summer, which is the Queen of Cups, and we had the Elemental of Cups. So it's actually, I feel like a love is growing stronger. There's something stronger going on, like a stronger bond that you want to form with your mate. or your kids. I really do feel that way. And then you got the Princess of Winter. So that's like the Page of Swords. So you got that too. So maybe you were immature, or maybe you found out you're being one-sided. Maybe you found out the truth about a situation and now you're looking at things more realistically. In the card it says, information that can help you, but which may be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness, an indigo child or adult. Yeah, maybe there's something going on with the kids too. A relationship that you have with two other women. Something is going on with two other women. So that could either be friends or several other women in your life. But I really feel like it may be a tight group or friendship with two other women. Or maybe you're really tight with your two daughters or your two kids, but maybe they're different. You know what I mean? They're different. And you really want to get back to spending time in a family. Maybe they have gone off to college and different things of that nature. So air and water energy there. So that could be Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and again, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And it's funny because then we got the Prince of Summer. So you may have 3 kids. And these princes and princesses may be knights. I don't know if they're the knights in the page in the Rider-Waite deck, but I'll just read you. I read you what was on the card just in case. And of course, interpret it for what I think it is, regardless. Because these do equate to the Rider-Waite tarot deck cards. So getting the Prince of Spring, you could have 3 kids. You could have 2 girls and a boy. There could be something going on with some younger folks in your life. Or you could be dealing with different people, dealing with a group of 3 or 4 people. When it comes to some kind of, let me see. I never quite know what I think of this card. Yeah, you may even be going through something in court. I don't see a lot about a divorce or anything like that, but maybe there's been a need for some kind of advice. Could be legal advice, could be some kind of mediator, negotiator, because maybe there have just been fights and everybody has not been on the same page. Whether this is friendships, the kids at home, you know, something like that. And maybe you've kind of escaped to your relationship to kind of get away from this, or maybe you need to get away from this. There could even be fights between yourself and your relationship, your partner, you know, things of that nature. But I definitely see 2 other females and a male involved in the situation, a younger male. These are more younger folks. And then there is like a mature partner or somebody that's mature that you can talk to that's stable for you. Could even be a father figure. And this says, the Prince of Spring says, immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage a passionate relationship. And yeah, maybe you need to go on that honeymoon and just get that passion back. Just get away and go with the flow, Sag. Yes, take off, go with the flow. Overall, I see great things here. I see great things, and you may be at the point where you've got older kids and you got them out the house, and now you want to do your own thing, you know, and you've just got to let somebody know how you feel. And the Queen of Summer said, listen to your heart, intuitive insights you can trust. Taking care of others, perhaps too much. Or maybe you got to let your kids fly from the nest. Maybe it's time to let your kids go, let them get out of the nest so that you can get to your relationship and focus on your relationship. You know, maybe you realizing your kids are grown, or you're looking back over family things and different things and how you work so hard and different things you've been through. But maybe now it's time to be selfish and take that time for you and your relationship. And not everybody's going to like it. People may be doing things or acting out, and you feel like it needs your attention, or you've got to put money in certain places, but you've got to take the time to nurture and heal yourself, Sagittarius, and do what you need to do. And I've been seeing that for fire energy a lot, I'll have to say. Because, Sag, I think it's time to get away. I think it's time to take a break. I think it's time to focus on your relationships and the things that you really care about. If you got kids that are out of the help, out of the house. They may need some financial help. Maybe somebody needs a little bit of financial help, but it's nothing that deep or that serious, Sag, to where you have to worry or you have to trip about it. I think it's time to have some lightheartedness. You may have a situation that others may even be looking at like, oh, I wish I had a relationship like that, or I wish I had something like that. Or maybe that's what you want, but you've got to make it, you got to make your life what you want it to be, Sag. You know, so if there's something that you want from the past, somebody you want back from the past, or even somebody you want to go towards in the future, somebody new, because you want the relationship and to spend that time in the bond and to get away and to travel. You want those things with the person, you know. Look, it's coming very soon. Your reading is over. I just happen to be shuffling while I'm talking. I don't know, maybe it's a habit, but it's coming very soon, and you've just got to go towards that, be open to it, reach out, and just get it back, Sag. And that could go for the men or the women. But I thank you guys for tuning in. If you want a personal reading, you can email me at tarothelpnow@gmail.com. Holla at me, comment below. Let me know what you think, what you're going through, what's going on. Like the video, don't like the video. Subscribe, don't subscribe. Whatever you want to do, Sag, do it. But I hope you have a really good August, and I will see you as we get closer to September. This is Madam X on Frequency Real Radio, and I'm out.